Mic check, 1 2 1 2. We talk about niggas and reading comprehension. Obviously, Roderick doesn't read. How are all of you this evening? What's the motherfucking deal, man? Welcome to the Den. If you're not familiar with the Den, discussing everything naturally, I am your host, Ed Honcho, and I'm glad that you could join me this evening, all you wonderful people and Broderick. So, like I said, we got this is what we're gonna do, right? Recently, I've been starting to stream off with ratchet shit, wokety woke shit, just crazy shit, right? So tonight I'm gonna do a little bit different, like because I think this is something that everybody has a little bit of experience with on one side or the other. So I'm gonna talk a little bit, share a couple of little tales of my own, and then I'm gonna open up the line, right? So whether you are if you don't know what we're talking about food service experience. So whether you're a DoorDash user, a driver, Uber Eats, any of those delivery platforms, whether you go into restaurants, eat, whether you've ever been in the food service industry, whether you've been a part of the wait staff, management, whatever it may have been, even if you just went to Mickey D's and you saw some niggas getting a fight, everybody fights in Mickey D's. We're going to talk about it tonight. So I want to share those stories. This should be good. This should be something everybody should be able to participate in. I still got that number on that line I want to try out. It's still only got a few minutes on it, so we're going to test it out, see if it's any good. If it works well, we keep it. If it doesn't work so well, fuck it, right? I guess I should boot that up, wherever that is. I forgot what it was called. This right here. But first, let's see what we got joining us this evening, and then we'll get into some good conversation, man. Cultured, aka the Don of the Discord. How you doing this evening? What is this? What is this shit? The lovely Miss K Grace. Do we have a Sarah Lou too? Something's not right because that Sarah Lou doesn't have a wrench. So the real Sarah Lou, please stand up. Becky. I'm not sure who Becky is, but what's the motherfucking deal? Miss Bell, how you doing this evening? Beyond the funny, I'm just saying your name. How you doing this evening? My favorite New Yorker, John. How are you this evening, sir? 17. It's the motherfucking deal. Jason, the guitar guru. One day, I'm going to challenge you to a game of Guitar Hero, and I will defeat you. That's how confident I am. Adam, what's the motherfucking deal? How you doing this evening? Infinity Reform Pimp. Hey, pimping ain't dead. Broderick. 335. Peace. Let's see. Do. Brian Roach, what's the motherfucking deal? Wow. Yes, a little bit. Broderick, we've already discussed the wrench thing. There's nothing more to say. I mean, we have gone down that route. I don't even know. We should take a vote to see if we should take a fourth vote on allowing Broderick to have a vote to become a moderator. You had 4 and 3 attempts, and they were all bad. So anyway. So for those of you who do, don't, may not, Desolate, what's the motherfucking deal? How you been, man? I don't put that shit on me, man. Don't put that shit on that dark skin nigga shit, cuz. I'm up, cuz. Delta Echo Golf, what's the motherfucking deal? How you doing this evening? So, I be mashing and dashing for high price fashion. That's a lie. I make my own clothes. But there has been some interesting things with that. So, and I've used DoorDash, right? I used DoorDash before I ever started fucking with it. And let me tell you, being on the other side of it, it's a whole new world. Yeah. Sorry about that. I was gonna bust the vocals out for y'all. Just I need to get the jab. Maybe that's why I can't quite get it. But it's a different side when you are actually doing the deliveries compared to receiving the delivery, right? You know, you push a couple of buttons, I want this food, this shit kind of high, but it's on the way, right? If you're like Broderick, you don't tip. Um, and then if you are a dasher, if you work with some other service or whatever it may be, I'm sure you've had some wild experiences, right? So let's just talk about it. There are goods, there are bads, there are happies, there are sads. Stephen Rose, what's the motherfucking deal? Man, I can imagine. I see it everywhere I go. Even with like these restaurants, like I say when I do be dashing, I pull up some of these restaurants and stuff, and it's like every sign now hiring, every sign competitive wages, worker shortage, drive through only, like crazy stuff like that. No, no, I didn't see that. Did not see that. Oh, that's crazy. People are crazy. I did see the video of the lady in McDonald's got her ass whooped, and she was in there. I'm just tired. I've been up all day. Like, just no shit. Everybody's up all day, right? You know what I'm saying? But there it is. Um, Anywho, so here's my thing, right? I am a tipper, right? I am a tipper. Like one because I'm black. I have to tip because I have to do it for the culture. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I understand it. It's crazy, but once those checks stop, if they stop, we know in Cali they're doing the what? They're rolling out some type of UBI plan now, so that's a whole different thing. But once those stop, those people are gonna be behind. There's gonna and again, I don't know because right, there may not be any I said there's always a cause and effect. There may not be any negative benefits for them. They'll just get back into the workforce because everybody's so desperate, right? They're so desperate for workers, and when they do start working again, they'll make more money than they were when they stopped, right? Except for unemployment, or they might just get to stealing and scamming like they have been. But anyway, so those of you who are in the Discord, most of you have probably been on a ride when I have been on a dash and fussing and complaining and complaining and fussing. But there are benefits to it. You know, whenever you want to hop on, make a little change whenever you want. Sometimes there are amazing days, sometimes there's great days, sometimes there's good days, and then there are complete ass days. So things have changed on it a little bit, especially as like in the last week. I won't necessarily get into the details of the service. That's not what you're here for. We're here to talk about stories and things of that nature. Yeah, that's what it does, man. Um, yeah, that's the crazy stuff. Well, they'll be able to steal somebody else's electricity, and they can all watch the big ass TV outside together. Professor Trill, what's the motherfucking deal? So like I said, most of y'all have been there, and it's been some this and a little bit of that. Now I haven't ever had a super outrageous situation. I didn't go like the DoorDash Karen chick who drove like 30 miles, I think. They called her DoorDash Karen. Drove like 30 miles and like got like an $8 tip on some kind of order. Like there are certain things if you're a driver that inform you whether or not this is a good idea or a bad idea. You know what I'm saying? Well, I said Miss Bell. I did. I called your name. I said Miss Bell. I might have said all is well. I used to say all is well, Miss Bell, or something of that sort. Strong and grand, a man with the player. But I did. I know I did. I think I did. 92% sure that I did. Um, but like I said, it's got its ups and downs, and we kind of got started talking about this last night in the stream, talking about niggas and niggas don't tip. So there's a couple of things that I have observed in my dashing days, right? So one of those things is, like I said, niggas don't tip. They do not. If I see an ethnic looking name, and by ethnic I mean black, um, I already know what kind of adventure this is about to be, right? Also, You know, they say things like, let me say, okay, like when I first started, there's this motherfucker like, cause you get, your little ratings and, all that other little shit. So I had an order for an ice cream spot or a place. I didn't really know what the place was, but the person ordered like some ice cream and something else. I put it in a little bag. When I first started, I used to use the bag for everything. Nobody wants that bag anymore. That bag is whatever. Anyway, so this motherfucker ordered this fucking ice cream from like 20 minutes away, right? In the middle of a high traffic time. Didn't leave a gate code. Was in a crazy complex with awkward numbering. Lived in the very, very back of the complex. And so on this the thing, whatever, they put in their notes, oh, it was a base pay. And they put in their notes, oh, gonna give a cash tip or something, or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And I make the delivery, I do all this other stuff. Dude, no shirt on, answers the door, takes the order, give me like this funky ass look. Like, you guys gotta understand something. I didn't threaten anybody or anything like that. But you gotta be careful with how you handling certain folks. Some people are crazy. You are letting people know where you live when you're ordering this food. You don't know the fuck you're dealing with, right? But here it is anyway. The motherfucker give me like a steak ass. I'm just like, had this been me from a few years back, boy, it'd have been a problem. Because one, cash tip,
When I was telling my waiting horror stories a few months ago, one of you all said that black people are passionate about food, so sometimes they act out. Well, by that logic, they should keep their fat ass home and learn how to cook. Fuck that.
I agree. I only heard half of it, but I agree with it. Let me pull it up so I can see what I missed. But I appreciate the love, Dan. Shout out to Dan, the man with the motherfucking plan. Dan, they aggravating you. Oh, man, that's how I be sometimes. Like, but like I say, it's people don't think, right? They want convenience, but they don't make the shit convenient on themselves, okay? And that's part of the problem. So it's like you got notes, you got all this shit. Like, here's like one thing too. It's like in the little notes, you don't necessarily get that note until like after you pick up the order. Like you can do some extra shit in your phone and find it, but I'm not gonna do that. You know what I'm saying? Rob, what's the motherfucking deal? Shannon, what's the motherfucking deal? McVice, what's the motherfucking deal? Like people will leave notes on some crazy shit. Will ask you to ask for shit that costs extra. You know what I'm saying? Like shit that is obviously in the app for you to order, and be like, oh, can you ask them for extra this and extra that and an extra biscuit or some shit? Like, the fuck? You say when I was telling my waiting horror stories a few months ago, one of y'all said black people are passionate about food, so sometimes they act out. Well, by that logic, they should keep their fat ass home and learn how to cook. Fuck that. Yeah, shit. Man, fuck that. Exactly. Passionate about food. If they were that passionate, they should pay for it, right? They should appreciate. They're passionate about the food, not the service, I guess. I guess niggas don't, man, because that's gonna make me want to get into the whole story about the man and the motherfuckers twerking in the restaurant. It's gonna take me back to the turkey leg cut shit, like a whole other story. But anyway, so yeah, that motherfucker dog gave me a shitty rating. The same motherfucker who lied about the cash tip. Although said DeAndre, what's the motherfucking deal? Going down. Like my deal is just like, come on, bro. Like, why even put that? Like, if you're gonna do it, do it. If you're not, don't. You know what I'm saying? And when I first was fucking with it, like, I didn't know you could like decline orders. So I was taking everything. I'm like, this fucking sucks, bro. I'm like, this is terrible, right? Is Heidi in here? Heidi's a terrible person. I just think I'll throw it out there. And so I'm like, this sucks. You got orders, like people will fucking order some shit. And it's just, my logic is this, right? I don't care if it's like up the street. You pay for convenience. You know there's a difference between a service fee and a fucking tip. You know what I'm saying? And niggas are cheap. And like Heidi said last night, you literally have to make an effort to put a zero tip. Like, I didn't know that. Like, I didn't, like every time I've used DoorDash, Grub, any of those things, I always tip. I always make it more. But then, like, I'm just like, I didn't know that there was an option to even not tip. Like, what kind of roach are you to do some shit like that? Ron Lives, what's the motherfucking deal? Alpha Betiziced. I hope I didn't fuck that up too bad. What's the motherfucking deal? But like, my shit is just like, come on, bro. A motherfucker will order some shit from 17 fucking miles away. And that shit, you could tell, like certain orders, you can just tell when there ain't no nothing on it. And want to bake, like, hey, here are my dick and balls. You can engulf them if you're that hungry. Because I'm not delivering that shit. That shit gets an instant decline. Not like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like, you know where the restaurants are in your area. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know how far you live from stuff. Now, I get it. A guy like Trill, you know what I'm saying? He's town to town, so he's not going to know how far restaurants are in whatever town he goes in, right? But the majority of people are ordering at home, and they know where the restaurant is because it's a restaurant they like. They just don't want to get their ass up and go there. They know how far it is. They know the amount of time it takes to get there. They know that there's gas to go there. You know what I'm saying? And then, waiting on half the time you get to these motherfuckers, the food don't be ready when you get there. And you fucking, you gotta fucking, like some motherfuckers wait. Like, it's, of course you're doing this. You signed up for this, you're an independent contractor. You signed up for this deal. But at the same time, like, this tells me a lot about people and how they behave when they go out and deal with wait staff. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy stuff. King Josh, what's the motherfucking deal? It's crazy. Like, I'm telling you, I see a order and it's some crazy. It's instant decline. Like, there's just no way. Now, with DoorDash, there's this thing. It's called Top Dasher, and I like being Top Dasher. Which, even though it really isn't good, because you're really not maximizing your money, but like in the area I'm in, it's so fucking hard to catch a schedule. Like, I don't know. I think like literally, like, it's been times like I'll have something scheduled, and I'm just trying to change the schedule. Maybe some opened up, and say I have from 5:30 to 8:30, right? And then I see it opened up instead of 8:30, like to go till 10 o'clock. Well, you can't schedule two dashes within 30 minutes of each other. Okay, so you have to delete one and try to get the other. And honestly, the amount of time it takes to delete one and then try to pick that shit up, that shit will be gone. Like, gone. So it's like, it's very hard to get a fucking schedule. So I like the Top Dasher shit because then I can just do it whenever I fucking want to. You know what I'm saying? And then I don't have to worry about that shit. But with that means you have to have a 70% acceptance rate. I'm going to be honest with you. 70% of the orders fucking suck. You know what I mean? Like, I start the month off declining, and like this month I start off out, like, because you have to have the 70% by the end of the month. Man, my shit drops to like 27, and then I've been working this shit back up. You know what I'm saying? I've been working this shit back up. This must be your first time here, Alphabetizers. This is a nice and pleasant conversation that we're having here. I don't even. Yeah, and that's the thing, right? And so, like I said, it's just, y'all are crazy. Y'all are all wild people. I'm gonna steal all your pistachios shortly. But like I say, so it's just like, come on, bro. Where's your common decency? You know what I'm saying? Like, where's your common decency? You know what I'm saying? Top Dasher, common bliss. But but when I do that early on, eventually I gotta pay for it. That means like at the end of the month, I gotta fucking take everything, right? So that's what I've been on. Like, my shit was like, I started off this week with like, I think I had a 31, like a 31%. And it's like, out of your last 100 offers, so like if you declined a bunch, it's a stupid system. But whatever, you gotta play the game, right? And so today had a goofy order. I went out for a little bit, a couple hours today. Somebody orders like $50 worth of fucking Jack in the Box food. Would anybody like to guess the tip on that order? Now, these people live in an apartment. You know what I'm saying? And then you're a piece of shit. I don't care if somebody watches 10 years. If you live on the third floor, you don't tip, you're a fucking piece of shit. If you can't bring your happy ass down at least to meet the motherfucker, you just not go. You're a piece of shit. Anyway, person orders all this food. The fucking people, I get the Jackbox, they haven't made the fucking shit. They're out there cashing out the registers, two Hispanic ladies. So they sit there like I'm not even there. By the time they finish doing that, like if I was a real customer, I'd have been pissed. I was already pissed because I was waiting. Because you got like a time limit, you got to get it this time, and all this other little stupid shit. So they make the food, forget part of the shit, like come run out and catch me. Oh, we forgot the Paco part. So I gotta wait some more after I already put that out and pick the fucking order up. They bring the tacos. I go get there. Like I said, no gate code in the fucking information. So I have to sneak in through one of the fucking gates, and then it's like complex is dumb, and I hate like this is the things like this is what annoys me. It's like when a person puts good directions on their shit, I tell them thank you, right? I tell them thank you. I appreciate the excellent direct. Like people when they tell you exactly how to get into the apartment, exactly where to go, people don't understand how much of a benefit that shit is, right? But this place had 3 building 1s, right? 1A, 1B, 1C. And they're all in like different parts of the fucking thing. Oh, and there was no tip whatsoever. There was no tip on that order. So I'm like going around trying to figure out which one it is. So then I call them. And here's the shitty part, right? Because there's a bunch of big ass drinks. And the fucking Jack in the Box, they only do like the 2-cup fucking holders. They got a bunch of fucking bags. And the way this complex is designed, it's one long fucking hallway. And then you got a fucking, you can come against the front way or the back way. But there was no parking spots near either the front part or the back part. So I'm like on the side of the building. Carry all this shit. I go to the door, take a picture of it. I went and knock on the door because, I don't want to just leave the food there. Don't say nothing. Motherfuckers steal food all the time and get blamed for it. And then I had to go back, go get the rest of the drinks and shit, and then come bring it. So basically had to do it twice. How do you tell them where you live? What do you mean? You either you can put it in the notes and say, hey, like that's what the notes are for. You say, hey, here's the gate code. Here's the or some people be finicky about the gate code. I told you the other day, motherfuckers would be like, oh, just follow a car in. Fuck you. Like, what kind of stupid shit is that? You know what I'm saying? Follow a car in. What if ain't no fucking cars coming in? What if everybody decided, I'm not going home right now? Right? Like, you want your fucking shit, put the goddamn gate code in. Anyway. So, like I said, I had to call the person. I'm like, hey, where's your apartment? And then they gave these shitties, it's by the exit gate. Well, you got 2 of those. You know what I'm saying? Like, which exit gate? And then, like, it is just, again, really annoying thing. And it's like, most people are like, you're just complaining. Yeah, it was because it was bullshit, right? But anywho, it's just, it's crazy stuff. Fortunately, it was only a first floor thing. If it would have been multiple, food might have just got taken back, and I would have said it was dangerous. I'd probably say, it's too dangerous for me to take it over here. I need to take it back. But yeah, right? Did you deal with them type? All right, here's my one more story. Like when I first started, right? I was dashing on the other side of town, in a more rural area, we'll say. And I got this order for that I guess you would call it a trailer park, right? It's nighttime. There were no lights. Like I said, it's on this kind of secluded ass kind of, I guess you call it a highway, whatever. Um, like it was real, real dark. So I get there and I call a number. I'm like, yeah, I can't see anything. I got the order. And how like a little kid answers, and I can't remember what the fuck this motherfucker said. Some crazy shit. And it culminated in him telling me to stick the food up my butt. So now I'm mad, motherfucker hangs up. Call the fuck back. Right? And it's like, oh, yeah, that was my little brother. Like, this is the same little motherfucker. Like, and I'm like, find out whose order this is. Probably finna fuck somebody's little kid up, right? And again, like I said, it's a trailer park. It looks like an area where everybody probably does meth. And so I'm sitting here, like I said, 'cause there's no lights on, none of these fucking trailers, none of these motherfucking nothing has lights on. There's cars and stuff. There's some trucks. No paved road, like in the thing, like it's crazy, right? Man, so I'm sitting there, I call the fucking thing, like it's like when I'm first fucking started, like I'm first getting started on the thing. Socks and the pimping still ain't working. Something's wrong with those two commands. And so like it was what was and here's the thing, it was food from Chick-fil-A, right? They didn't deserve the Lord's chicken. Appreciate the love, Miss Sarah. But like, so I call again. He's, oh, it wasn't me. We didn't order any food. I don't know. Like, and then he starts asking me like some questions. I'm like, I'm getting pissed because like, where's this number from? Because this isn't a Texas number. We're in Texas. I'm like, I know you're in Texas. Like, you know what I'm saying? It was just like, I'm like, man, I'm gonna strangle this little kid. Like, if I catch him, I'm gonna fuck him up. Um, Anywho, I'm about to leave. They're like, nah, nobody ordered any food or something. So I'm sitting there like in a thing and I'm calling the little customer service, whatever. And I'm like, look, ain't nobody answering this shit. I didn't hit the little deal. Like, I didn't know about the little 5 minute deal, all that extra shit. You know what I'm saying? This is like one of the first times I'm doing this shit. And like I said, it's dark. Can't really see shit. And I'm talking on the phone. I see this fucking shadowy figure like waving out the window, out the side of my window, like about to be a dead dope fiend. Like I said, this motherfucker looked like a fucking meth head. Excuse me. Pardon me. Oh yeah, that's me. I ordered that. Like, what the fuck? And he's talking about, oh, I lost my phone. I'm like, so how the fuck did you lose your phone within like 15 minutes of ordering some fucking shit? And it's just like, it was real, real annoying. But then, like I say, so now situations like that, what I do, I put, as soon as I get close to somewhere, I pick a little 5 minute countdown. Motherfucker ain't getting their shit. It's like, it's gonna be a wrap, man. But that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna try this new line, right? See how this works. If it works well, then excellent. If it doesn't work, well, fuck it. South Park has proven everything. Let me switch over here. I think I got the number on this one. Oh, look at that shit. It was seamless. Hold up, baby. Where's the fucking number? Is it on the scroll? Let me see. Yeah, the number 713-547-5799. I'm gonna try this, see how this deal works. I don't even know what that means. But should work. Looks like it may be working. So this is what we're gonna do. Call in if you have a story to share with an experience of either being in customer service, food service, having a bad food service experience, whether you're a driver, delivery, whether you're wait staff. Again, if you're a customer and you've had a bad experience, call it in, share your thoughts. Let's hear it. If you ain't talking about that, I don't want to talk to you about that. So, anywho, Ronald Eyes is a terrible person. I'll say that. For those of you who don't know, That is not the real Ron Isley. The real Ron Isley is a pimp. You know what I'm saying? Doodly-doo. But like I say, you got those people, and again, like I said, I don't understand it. We talked about it. Certain people were appalled. They thought that black people tipped other black people. Black people, niggas. Nah, I'm gonna throw black folks in here. Do not tip. You know what I'm saying? God. The fuck? Oh, I'm gonna go out and say Scotty hadn't looked like that since he was a young pup. I think Scott is a terrible dog. No, there is no tipping. That's why I say I overcompensate, because I feel like I gotta fucking make up for the lack of non-tipping going on. The only tipping we do is on fofos. Heidi ho. But again, like I say, you see all this stuff, and it was actually super funny because I didn't know that door dashers were out there. Newhouse, what's the motherfucking deal? I didn't know that motherfuckers were out there like stealing food. Like I didn't know that was the thing. I didn't know motherfuckers like dashers themselves, right? We're out there fucking stealing food. Everybody's stealing food. Not only the dashers stealing food. People order this shit. Like this is another reason. Like I said, I told you I don't like taking in base pay orders, right? Because those people are the ones that always want some extra shit, want you to do more, go above and beyond. And the reason why is like because, it sounds fucked up. But I hate poor people, right? And why I say that, is I mean poor-minded people. Base pay. So base pay is like, well, it used to be $3 is what you get for every order you take, right? Now the dashers have been revolting and telling people don't take any orders that are less than like $7 and don't take this order and that order and all this other stuff, right? And so now they've changed it. Now it's like, that's why I said like this week they changed to like $2.25. But now what they're doing is I guess the distance that you have to go, because the base pay becomes a little bit different. Still not necessarily worth it. And I don't know how they're changing it within the within like the service fee or what, right? But they do a lot of sketchy shit too. Also like hiding some of the tips, like so you don't really see the full tip amount whenever you doing certain orders. So like I say, it used to be you had a pretty good idea. Now what they've been doing is like saying, oh, it's a $7 order. And 9 times out of 10, I'm going to decline a lot of those. But what happens is they're hiding the tips on those orders. So those orders might actually be a $11, $15 order, whatever it may be. Yeah. And so that's what I say. Like what I'm gonna do though is I'm a favor runner too. I just only did like 2 of them because I didn't like them. But what I'm gonna do is, like I said, I'm getting my little 70% so I can keep my top dasher status. But I'm actually start scheduling favors because I'm not a fan of the new move that they did. You know what I'm saying? So it is not dash all the time. Let's say I dash today. I'll get a couple hours here, a couple hours there. Bernie Sanders doesn't tip. Is it worth it doing DoorDash? Yeah, I mean it is, but it ain't. It just depends, like I said, on how you operate. But so yeah, like it's now that they've dropped it, like man, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I might not fuck with it as much because it's bad. Like I said, that one, like I say, hide the tips. That's my whole thing. Like if it doesn't equal at the very least $1 a mile, I'm like, nah, fuck that. Right? It's not worth it. You know what I'm saying? And then what happens is they have this shit where it used to be like if you were home, you were good. Like wherever you were dashing at, you were cool. Now you start off in a particular zone And if you go out of that zone, you won't receive any orders, right? But what's fucking stupid is you can get an order that's to be delivered way out of the zone, right? It could be fucking 5, 6, 10 miles somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? Um, Actually, well, it's too fucking far. But what I've learned is I'm not gonna tell where where I've discovered where some good tips are. Y'all can have the interlude. It's not worth it. There are actually some pretty good tips in the interlude, but it just sucks to drive down there. It's really not worth it to me. But I have another secret location, so I won't tell where it is. Um, there's actually two spots, and it used to be really good getting the fucking Walmart orders. And then like what they used to do with the Walmart orders, you used to get like a really low kind of base pay on them. But then like with the Walmart app, like people could come back and tip later, and people would always come back and tip later, like fucking 10 extra bucks, like whatever it may be, depending on. I think it's whatever the price, like depending on how much shit they got, and then they can add a tip later. Now, they see the shit up front, right? Now they see the shit up front, and I don't like doing Cinco so much because Cinco takes you into fucking Richmond, and Richmond's out of the zone. You know what I'm saying? And so then you'll be way down in fucking Richmond, and then it's gonna take you fucking 20 minutes to get back. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers ordering shit from way out there. Like, so I don't like fucking around in Cinco. But and that's the thing. So you can get some shit that'll take you out of your zone. And so now you're not getting orders for 20, 30 minutes, or depending on however, it's not always 20, 30 minutes, but it may be 10 minutes, 20 minutes until you get back in the fucking zone, right? And to me, that's kind of fucking dumb. It's like, well, why even let people order food outside of the fucking zone when you don't benefit from it? Because you have, you know what I'm saying? Like, you have, shit, when there ain't no fucking traffic. Because, like I say, so you're missing orders. You can't get anything in that fucking zone. And, it's just not worth it. But if you decline that shit, it goes against your acceptance rate. So me personally, there's a lot of things. If it was me, if I could tweak some shit, there's like 5 or 6 things that I would do to tweak it that would make it better for drivers that I think would make them a bit more willing to operate. You know what I'm saying? But damn, so I ain't never got a fix. My best I think was like my highest tip, like not counting basic, was probably like $22. You know what I'm saying? And then that part of that might have been with like $3 bonus deliveries or something. 'Cause they have like bonus times where every delivery is like an extra $3 on it, right? But what happens with that is everybody and their mama comes out during those times, and so you ain't getting no fucking orders. Everybody and their mama's out there, right? Um, so that's why I said I'm gonna start fucking like when you told me it was the 20% on the order or whatever with the fucking favor. I'm gonna start checking that out. It actually seems like it might be a better deal. So, and the 2 or 3 that I did do actually, they were decent. I just didn't like having to do all the extra shit. I just like picking shit up and leaving. And then, like I said, I had a bad experience with that fucking Asian seaweed wrap that I spent all that time trying to fucking find. So, no, there's some videos, and I've watched a couple of them. There's this one guy, he was real popular for a little bit. Now everybody kind of like turned on him. They say he's a DoorDash corporate shield because he's just like, he's like, man, it's okay that they're lowering the base pay because they're giving you an opportunity, and you should be thankful, and all this other stuff. And so like a lot of people all turned against him and shit like that. So it is what it is. Um, the worst I've had somewhere like I said, I just had like before I knew that you could. Before I knew that you could unassign fucking orders, I was doing a late night and I got a double order. One was for a Taco Bell and I forgot what the other place was. And the tips looked pretty decent. But then when I got to the fucking Taco Bell, the line was ridiculous. They didn't have, this was kind of during, I guess, the whatchamacallit shit. And so the inside wasn't open. I was in that line for like 30, 40 minutes. It got to a point to where I was stuck. Like I couldn't back out. I couldn't, run over anybody or anything. And here's the fucked up part about it. Like when I got it all done, I got the one order delivered from wherever else. I get the Taco Bell order there. I get to the doorstep. I'm handing the dude his fucking drink. It really wasn't my fault. It's kind of his. But fucking hand him the little cart. I'm handing it to him. He grabs it. His fucking drink falls off that bitch. And it's just like, damn, like right there at this fucking porch. So it's that. So there. Let's see. Shannon's a terrible person. Who else is terrible? Everybody's terrible. So, again, see, this is why I've started doing the whole show y'all videos and talk by myself for 2 hours, right? And I said I didn't come prepared because I didn't bring any videos with me. I'll go find. No, the interesting ones. Jack in the Box is terrible tonight. You might have been a Jack in the Box in a fucking much better. Like fast food, honestly, now it's to the point like I got a couple of little secret restaurants I hit that are if I'm gonna do it late that are actually decent, but there's this fucking taco truck. I don't know why everybody loves it. I've never eaten there, right? But this motherfucker is packed. I wish they just get a fucking restaurant already. They're terrible. One time they fucking lied on me one time, right? So I had a double order. Somebody had ordered from them. And so it was like they were taking forever. So I went to go, I had the other order already. So I'm like, fuck it, let me just go take that. I know how to get back here. I'll come back and pick it up. And so, like I say, it was packed. There was a whole bunch of shit. And I went and asked them, right before I left. And they're like, no, it's not ready. So I leave and go take the other shit. Like the lady hits me and they're like, yeah, he nobody ever came to come check on the order or something because they marked it as ready or something in the app. And basically said nobody ever came. So the lady texted me, she's like, what's going on with the order? I'm like, it's not ready. And I'm like, man, I just came from the window there. So just like a whole bunch of shit with that. But she was real nice. She was real cool about it. You know what I'm saying? She wasn't really tripping. Most people are pretty cool about the shit. You know what I'm saying? If motherfuckers text me asking me for extra shit, it's a 99.99 chance they're not gonna get it. Once I fucking leave the restaurant, I'm not going back. Let's see. Oh, Whataburger. Fuck Whataburger. And this sounds blasphemous me saying this, right? Whataburger, West Coast. Oh, Texas thing, baby. I'll go to Whataburger at night for myself. I had plenty of drunken nights that I'm waiting at Whataburger line, and it was worth it. I will not pick up anybody's order from Whataburger, especially because Whataburger with DoorDash is a red card order, and with red card orders means you have to place the order. You don't just go pick it up basically, and it's no way. The line is ridiculous. It's out to the street. I've had waits at Whataburger. Like it's been times I'm like, it's a good tip. It's right up the street, like 2 miles away. Fucking, I'm gonna take it. Be at the fucking Whataburger for fucking 30 minutes. Like no, not gonna do it, bro. Never again. If Whataburger pops up on my shit, every time I've ever taken one, even in the daytime, it's always too fucking long. Always too fucking long. So I decline Whataburgers expeditiously. Let's see. Who else is a terrible place? Place I do like though. I like Chipotle. I like Torchy's usually. Well, I don't know. Torches, the last time I went, motherfuckers must have been stealing from Torches or something. Because they used to have the little pickup shit. And now they moved it to where you go over by this counter. Chipotle used to be cool. Because like a lot of them, you just have your order is they sit on a to-go order and you just go grab your shit. And you'll get it. I'm about to kick Shannon's fucking ass. What the fuck is wrong with you? Think this is what you think this is? Chick-fil-A, it's one Chick-fil-A that is terrible. And I was so fucking disappointed. I'll never go to that one. Had me waiting like 35 minutes for a fucking order. Like, and they kept coming out. Like, I think I was in the Discord and they kept coming out asking, "Oh, what was your order again? What was your order again?" And then the dude who asked me like 3 different times fucking leaves in the little Chick-fil-A car, right? And then some other chick ends up coming up. Oh, what was your order? I was like, oh my God, right? And I was about to lose it. And so I said, see, I told you I was gonna kick Shannon's ass. And I was just like, you know what? Fuck it. I will not take orders from this one. I've never had a Starbucks order. So I don't even ain't enough Starbucks on DoorDash. That's the thing. But like I say, it's cool. You know what I'm saying? Because like I say, of the convenience and things you can do, but like it's some different shit going on. But I do think that top dashers should get special benefits. They take shitty orders that nobody else will take. Five Guys. Like, are we talking about actually like eating the food, or we're talking about having to pick up stuff from these places? Five Guys. Them motherfuckers there. I don't know. Maybe it's that particular one, but it's terrible. But like I say, you know, the thing that sucks most of all is like when you have to get some shit and just take it to another area, and it sucks those places that aren't really populated because you'll get somebody wanting some shit way in Bumblefuck Egypt that's not anywhere close. I don't know what the limit is. I think the limit has to be like, I wonder if it's 20 miles. Because I've seen some orders for 18 miles. They stayed wherever they came from, but I didn't take them bitches. When I first was doing some shit, I took some fucking far. I think the farthest one I ever took was like 16. And like I said, I didn't know any better, and this shit was in the fucking woods. No, they didn't tip shit, so it was like a $3 fucking order that I took 16 fucking miles. And it's like I say, in the way in the back of, where was I? Where was I? I was on the east side. So this shit was like in fucking, was it Dayton or some shit like that. And fucking, had to drive all the way back because there's no fucking restaurants on the way back. So, like, for that fucking 3 miles, wasted like almost an hour of time, then having to fucking, you know what I'm saying? Then like having, you know, wait for an order, get back, waiting for the shit to be ready. Like, it's terrible. It's some of that shit is terrible. You know what I'm saying? That's funny. Scott is dangerous. Scott probably would do some shit like that. He's a vicious pisser. Like I say, man, it's unfortunate, but it's cool. Like I say, whenever the beginning of the month starts, oh yeah, well, I go on a rampage. I decline everything. I enjoy declining orders. You know what I'm saying? No, I didn't see the accident that happened by the gallery there. But speaking of accidents, and this is not a thing for me to get excited about, but for some reason, oddly, I just did. Every time I do that, I see the worst accidents. I can't tell you how many times I've seen a fucking car in a ditch. I'll answer that question in the DM side. No, it's a no, but I'll elaborate on that. I'll elaborate on that in the DMs. So no, but I don't fuck with people's food. I wouldn't want nobody fuck with my food. Um, Not like that. So, um, but I don't know what happened in the Galleria. Oh, they're missing McNugget. Like, do you understand? A lot of these people that are getting these deliveries are of the large variety. So, you know, they want all of their food, right? Again, I'm fucking around. I don't know. Do I get a, I probably, I do get some Taco. Actually, no, Taco Bell orders aren't ever really that bad. They're usually made pretty quick. It's not like you got a whole lot going on, so they're not that bad. But what I do like, actually, you know what the thing that DoorDash does do? I told you when I had the banana yesterday. Well, I had to cut the camera off because I still haven't lived down the ice cream thing. Uh, any plugs out there for a discount on DoorDash? Just make a new name. I'm pretty sure they'll give you fucking free deliveries for a month. Um, but oh, yeah, it's terrible. Um, but here's the thing, right? Here's the thing. The cool thing about dashing is that I do discover restaurants that I probably never ever would have. That I never, ever. And some of those have pretty good food. Like I'll see the shit that people order. I go there, look around. A lot of them have shitty food. A lot of places that definitely need to go out of business. But it is what it is. Pumpkin cheesecake. No, I haven't done any grocery deliveries. That's well, I'm lying. I'm fucking lying. I guess because like DoorDash does. I've delivered a video game. People still buy video. If anybody can guess the video game that I had to deliver, I don't know if anybody. I don't think anybody was in the Discord, but I might have told them in the Discord what it was. If y'all can tell me the video game I had to deliver, I will give that person 1,500 pistachios. But yeah, they deliver for Walgreens, CVS. Those are cool orders. Those actually usually be pretty good. Because everything's like it's not that much. I delivered a pregnancy test the other day. I've delivered pregnancy tests. I've delivered various hair dye. Every time it's fucking blonde hair dye, it's a black one. Every single fucking time. Like, so I like to guess what type of people like, especially because you know you got to leave it at the door, and then you got to hand it to them. A lot of times though, people will be like leaving it at the door, they'll still come out and get the shit. So I like to try to guess what type of people, you know what I'm saying, are ordering what. But it's just certain shit like stereotypes exist for a reason because you know what kind of people are fucking. God damn it. Let me see. Let me check. Let me check. Well, the person that I don't want to give the damn pistachios got it right. Fucking Shannon. But which Grand Theft Auto? Whoever answers that first will get the pistachios. I want in a caveat, so I got to give Shannon shit. um, but yeah, it's why is Shannon still answering the wrong answer if I just told her she. Yeah, it was GTA 5. If anybody bought anything over that, we'd have had a problem. I guess I'll give Shannon some pistachios. I'll give Dave the majority of the pistachios. Shannon shouldn't get anything because I told her she had the right answer and she kept on answering. So that should be like a disqualification. Um, yeah, motherfucker ordered GTA 5 for fucking PS4. Let's see, what other tips? Like I said, I've had pregnancy tests, had to deliver feminine products, um, lots of baby stuff. Um, but the thing most people get from fucking all right, let's give everybody pistachios. This socialist did. There's pistachios. I don't want Shannon to feel special. So I'd rather just give everybody. Uh, I don't think I activated that command, did I? Nope. I think I did. How about this? Shit. Um, but yeah, it's like I say, so it's been a lot of interesting. I'll be honest. That might have been the most necessary gift ever. That might have been the most necessary gift of all time. Um, the pistachios are den currency. See, it determines who's king of the den hill, right? I don't want to give you shit. You're a terrible person. Um, but like I say, yeah. Oh well, shit. I'm surprised. What's her name? I don't think anybody told Sweetberry that the pistachios are back. If they were, it'd be a problem. Sweetberry's been here stealing from everybody, fucking challenging everybody, trying to fucking fuck people up for pistachios, trying to get their real life addresses, trying to hack into their pistachio accounts. I'm gonna be honest. There's no pistachio tax. This is all pistachio fraud. Um, but like I say, it's cool because like I say, you get to discover some different stuff. I do enjoy seeing some of the nicer neighborhoods. Um, you can see some beautiful houses. But here's the thing, like what I've also learned now is like people always talk about how rich people are all Scrooge McDucky and shit. That's not true. I was like, I wonder where all these fucking bull. I see, all stereotypes come from somewhere. People just watch too much of a Christmas story or something and believe that shit. Like, people got money fucking tip, and they don't complain about their orders like ever. They tip. I've never had a complaint from them. Never had issues with them. The people who complain, like I said, are the people who do the base pay, and then they try to like, oh, can you make sure of this? Can you get more sun? And like, don't fucking text me. No tip, no text. What are you talking about? I'm not doing anything extra. You're not paying anything. I'm not doing anything extra. Call the fucking restaurant. Tell them you want to add this shit to your order. You should have put that shit in your notes. You should have fucking did something else. I'm not doing that extra shit. Like, those are things you should have thought about while you were placing your order, especially when all you had to do is check that little extra box that was right there. Or, like I said, put that shit in the notes. You want to fucking text me some shit like, no, I'm not going to do that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna do that at all. Um, a golf club. I'm gonna use that golf club to beat Shannon's ass again in challenges. Um, but like I said, so it's it's crazy. And again, the only people I've ever had has always been the ones who try to claim the fucking didn't get the order. Those fucking base pay non-tippers. The motherfuckers who complain or try to give a low rating, base pay non-tippers. Um, and now here's my thing too for people who use DoorDash. If you are a brother Brooks and don't fucking tip, nah, I don't get that shit either too. Like, yeah, don't knock, don't ring the doorbell. So I don't do shit. I take the little picture and I leave. Um, and so it's just like, man, it's people who have weird requests. Like, I don't understand. But like, you would think people would make shit convenient on themselves. Um, I've had to deal with certain apartments, you got to go in through the garage and shit like that. You fucking get stuck. And then, like, again, nobody gives you a code. I had one where it's like you had to have a code to get in the garage. You had to have a code to get to the little elevator area, I guess, to like the guest parking to the elevator area. Then you had to have a code for the elevator, right? So I get there. Then I go in through where I came in some crazy fucking room. By the workout, by the gym or whatever that was in there. It was a pretty nice gym. And two people happened to be walking out. And so I'm like looking for this fucking apartment. And then the dude was like, "Hey, is that whatever her name was? That's her." I'm like, "Yeah." He said, "Oh, that's my mom, my mother-in-law, or something." So I'm like, "Cool. Here, you take the order." Good. Marked it as it was done. I'm trying to get out, and I get another order, and oh man, don't. Oh my god, I hate that step. Quick way to get your order fucking taken back. Now, I have won a couple of times. I've had people like cancel the order. You know what I'm saying? Like fucking food. And so it's not like I can take it back to the restaurant. So I have to eat it. I've had it happen like twice. I think I had it happen at a fucking at like a OMG burger and a Chipotle or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Um, but yeah, but like my thing is like it's super crazy. So, but I'm trying to get out of this fucking apartment and I can't get out because to go back down to the garage through that door, you have to you had to have a I think I may have I think I may have deliberately been oblivious to a couple of those. I'm pretty sure I've delivered to some prostitutes. I know for a fact to multiple prostitutes. Um, yeah, I know I have. But that's what I'm saying. Like I wish like the people who actually leave notes about their apartments, love them. Great people. I always tell them thank you for the clear directions. You don't understand how much that helps. Like I go straight to where I need to go. But you get people who, or you have those fucking entrances where there's two ways to go in. You know, there's nothing there, no gate code. So you just got to follow some car in, or you like you said, you call them and they don't fucking answer. Um, I've had some crazy ones where it's been pouring down rain, and anyway, yeah, it's super wild. But I've definitely had to make a few deliveries to some Scottish inns, some Red Roof inns, some other seedy hotels. Um, and the people who answer the door, well, they look like professionals. I'll just say that. Maybe that's just how they dress. Maybe they're just comfortable. But mm, something something told me otherwise, right? Um, that I would that like you don't understand how much more convenient. Like I did have somebody tell me, "Oh, I'm the one with the Black Lives Matter flag in the yard." Okay, that's cool. uh, everybody has their own taste, brother. Everybody has their own taste. Um, it's a double duty. After you do the do, she cleans it up for you. Hold up, baby. Um, let's see. Let's see. I didn't have time to do any video vetting. Well, I did, but I was like, I'm not going to do any video vetting because I'm going to talk, dancing and doing. I'm not doing what you say, shit. Why am I even listening? Your turn first. So like I say, it has its goods, it has its bads. Like I said, people who live in nice areas, money super nice. Like you were lied to as a kid. You know what I'm saying? Like, you were lied like well, I don't know. They lied to niggas as kids. Like if you weren't rich, you're like rich people are hogging all the money. All the people with money they're greedy and they're miserable. No, they're not. Rich people are super happy. Like the celebrities may be miserable because they're weird, but people who like made money doing sustainable things that matter, they're super happy. They're super nice. They're very thankful. They have a whole lot of gratitude. Like dropping off one lady, she was all, what did she say? She said, "Oh, thank you so much. You thank me for having a good dinner tonight." I'm like, you paid for this. I didn't do anything. What are you talking about? Like, you paid for this service. I didn't stop you. I didn't save you anything. It's not like I said, hey, don't you cook. This one's on me. I just came and brought the fucking shit. Um, so, there's that. The lead pipe culture is about to get gangster in here. That's funny. Let's see. What are you talking about for a country about? But yeah, I don't fuck that. Like, if they say don't ring the doorbell, I don't knock either. I don't do anything. Just leave the food and go. That's terrible. Like I said, it's super interesting. Like I said, to be honest, I've seen. This is why I don't believe. I've seen niggas. Not say niggas. Say black folks in a lot of very, very nice homes. And so I'm sitting here wondering, like, where is this racism and oppression? And why are they not impacted by it? You know what I'm saying? Like, why are they not impacted? People will be like, oh, don't knock. I got dogs. Okay. Fucking dogs start barking anyway when I set the fucking food down. They know when somebody's at the goddamn door. Like, and so it's all kind of crazy stuff. I've had people do gift order. You know what? Actually, I think people are happiest when they get their fucking specs. You don't know what specs is. Specs like. And you can tell who's having single woman order, who's having a party. One time I was fucking with this lady. It was super funny because she ordered like a bunch of beer. And after I gave her stuff, you had to scan IDs and shit. And I was like, man, hey, it's hot out here. I've been working a long time. You mind if I have a beer? She like froze up. It's like, no, I'm like, just fucking with you. Have a good day. But I like fucking with people. Oh, Cowboys fans. I get in the business. That's like motherfucker has cowboy shit and they fucking answer the door. Like, I always fuck with them. Oh shit, I cannot give you this order. And they get all serious, like they get like super serious. No, she was terrible. But but if you got cowboy shit at your door, like I'll give you all. I'm like about to give you an order, and I'm like, oh, or look at the phone or do something like, I can't give you this food. And they're like get tense. They'll get all tense and like mad about the shit. Like, what? What do you mean? I'm like, no, you're a Cowboys fan. Says I can't get his order, Cowboys fan. And they're like, when it hits them for a second, they're like, oh, and they start laughing. Like, here's your food. So, but yeah, I mean, you guys just gotta make this shit fun. Like I said, the really the worst. It's not even like the customer so much. It's usually more so the restaurants. Uh, a bunch of angry lesbians at a Popeyes are just they have penis envy. Like that's what I was wondering. I was like, do like lesbians with fades, like the the brutish ones, do they like envy niggas with better waves than them? 'Cause I think lesbians with dreads like be envying niggas with like longer dreads than them. Cause like every time I come across lesbian dreads, it's always like these dirty fucking looks. Like, hey, it's not what you want. Don't do that. Be a bad like you look like you want to fight. Better watch out, little nigga. It would be a bad situation. You know what I'm saying? So there's that. Um, I don't know. Yes, I don't know. Do they have waves? I don't know. Yeah, I guess they do might have. But like I said, it's you come across a very interesting cast of characters. Um, let's see. Oh, I gave a little kid a hard time one time because he came out with a Saint shirt, and he was like, "Oh no, this is like the little league team I play for or whatever." Some asshole. What else? Let me see. I don't know. You trade a shot for Aaron Rodgers? Sure, why not? One of them's got a ring. One of them don't. Let's see what other shenanigans and tomfoolery have taken place. But like I said, usually the biggest issue with people at the restaurant, you'll have people who will. Mexican women are the funniest stuff. Mexican women are the funniest. They just substitute shit and they don't give a fuck about asking the customer. Yeah, we didn't have this. I put this in there. They'll take that. Okay. Oh no, pig's gotta come with it. Um, you know what I'm saying? Let me see. What else? What else? What else? But yeah, like it would kill me because like it would be certain places, certain like Mexican restaurants, nobody speaks any English. And then man, all I know is all that leadership talk is out the fucking window. I don't want to hear nobody, anybody, everybody better return that book. Everybody bought that shit, return that motherfucker. Because it's easy when you're winning. Real champions are made. See the losses that they have, how they overcome the losses. Those are real champions. Ask Conor McGregor. I almost didn't make it. Oh, good grief. No, I've never. I don't fuck with nobody's food. I don't do that. As tempted as I have been by annoying ass people, I don't fuck with people's food. I don't. I just nah. Um, well, like I say, motherfuckers who are fucking who like don't make the order. It's like on the screen. I've seen motherfuckers come in there and just wipe the fucking excuse me, orders off the screen like motherfuckers who coming behind me, and they just like, so y'all ain't gonna make that shit. Y'all ain't gonna fucking like get the food together. Uh, so it is what it is. Uh, Shannon, you're being deliberately ignored at this point. I'm trying to think. Oh, no, I never had a delivery in college or anything. Uh, do 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 do. But like I said, a lot of restaurants they seal the bags. A lot of them don't. It just yeah. I think it just matters on where you're going and who you're getting it from. Get your restaurants probably not going to seal the bag. Um, McDonald's is supposed to half the time. 3/4 of the time they do. I'd hang up on you too. Man, oh bro, cops don't tip. Fucking had a delivery. I was operating in the inner loop, and I saw the name of the person. Then when I seen the address as I was living, I was like, "Hey, I know this place. Spent about a month here." And then I got there, the gentleman with a badge out there to pick up his order. Hmm, interesting. But that was during one of the challenges. I think some of y'all are behind a little bit on the deal. Um, but yeah, I was like, it's actually some dope ass places I want to go that are kind of in Midtown and downtown that I would never ever ever know. Um, Shannon, you need help. I need to bring back some of the old trivia questions. We knew what question was about you. But yeah, so I was a resident of that place for a while, and there's that. I think it's the tea. I need to sleep better. Thank you, Miss Sarah. I appreciate it. Did we hear it there first, Josh? So Josh, tell me more about this favor and why you prefer the favor. Because I'm actually interested. Like I said, I only did a couple of them. I didn't care for them because at that point in time, the dash was more convenient. But I think I'm gonna start checking out. Once I get it to 70%, I think I'm at. Did I make it to 60? I started off today with like 51%. And so the thing about it is like I have to take all the shitty orders now just to get my fucking numbers up. So yeah, it's not fun. It's not fun at all. Okay. I saw something very interesting. Um, but like I say, it's cool. The couple of them I did were okay. We said the base pay is 14, so yeah, but I think I'd rather fuck with that because like I say, it's getting to the point now where college getting super, super sketchy. You know what I'm saying? And if like you said, the 20% thing sounds really good. I wouldn't mind. I'd rather fuck off in a grocery store for a little bit than fucking doing some bullshit. And I just don't like the waiting for shit, man. See, inside the loop is busy on the weekends. And the loop shit can be for the birds. But I'll check it out. I will check it out. I don't mind going to different areas of town. It's just shit. My side, every time I get on from my side, it's always fucking booked or whatever. That's why I stopped fucking with it. Yeah, that's what I see. I see some of that shit like if you do 10 of them, you'll get, not 10, it's usually like 12 runs or something or whatever. Then they'll give you, they'll make sure that you get they make sure you get a certain amount. If you do whatever, each one is equal at least $10 or some shit like that. Yeah, I see some of you run so many on the weekends. You make like 500 in the weekend or some shit like that. I'm gonna check them out. I'm gonna see what's what. But it's like I just know the ones I did. I guess because it took so long, I was just like I was a little turned off by that shit. But again, I'm gonna steal some of your strategies. I'm gonna go find a favor Reddit. And y'all ever, that's the thing y'all gotta do. That's honestly what I should have did. I said that's what I was gonna do. And I didn't. But like if you go to a DoorDash Reddit, like the driver Reddit, oh man, you will see some of the funny shit. Yeah, it's getting. I don't put too much weight on this thing. I think this shit is loose. I think I need to tighten this up. Maybe. Hold on, I got fancy buttons on this chair. Lean back on them. Shannon, where the hell? We're all over here, okay? We're all over here. Shannon is over here. And yes, my hand is off the screen. She's like far off in left field somewhere where nobody knows what the fuck she's talking about, right? She is on some other shit. Man up, what's the motherfucking deal? How you doing this evening, sir? You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, you got to. Top of all the fucking maintenance. That's the one thing. You will put some miles. We'll bag some miles. Yeah, there's that. But see, I'd rather do that type of shit than like do like Uber and shit like that because like Uber, you gotta deal with people. I don't want to deal with the people. I just rather take some shit and get the fuck out of my face. I don't want to talk to the people. I don't want to have conversation with the people. I need like for me to do Uber, I need like a little limo with limousine windows. Um, and just, you ain't got to talk to them. Yeah, I mean, dude, Harden is doing some weird stuff out there. I got you, Mr. Mando. I got you. Shannon, you want some more of this? I don't know why. I had to kick your ass once, I kick your ass again. But like I said, but you do get, like I said, you do get those people who try to hit you with the okey doke. That's unfortunate. You got dashers who will hit you with the okey doke. You've seen lots of stories of dashers stealing food. I saw one video, this might have been a week or two ago. Motherfucker came and dropped the food off, like ran off camera, like took his shirt off and put a mask on. And came back and stole the food. Like, I don't have that caliber of roachiness in me. You did what, Shannon? Like I don't understand. Like I never would even think of no shit like that, right? And then, because everybody has running cameras, so why would you do that? Why would you want to do that? Everybody's got ring cameras, y'all. See it. Yeah, and I could see it if that was the case. Like why somebody would do it, depending. But I've had some orders that have just damn. I've been like, man, this shit is not what's up. But but I'm just like, nah. Oh, word? Y'all have a good time at Dave Buster's? I didn't steal your pistachios, Shannon. I punished you because you were not on topic with everybody else, so I had to punish you for misleading the chat. That was the $100 pistachio fee. But yeah, man. So it's just like it's a cool deal. It is. Should put my fucking link in here if you ever. If you guys ever want to become dashers, let me know. You can use my link. I don't know. Never Camp Houston. I also reserve that same right. I reserve that same right, culture. I don't go anywhere. I told y'all. Y'all think my. I'm just saying shit. More than 3, I will not be. That's it. That's the saying. I'm not going nowhere. I'm not going nowhere where niggas exist. Where niggas be at, I'm not going there. It'll be a bad deal. It's bad for everybody involved. So I try to stay away from it. I would like some good barbecue. That would be ideal. Some good barbecue would be awesome right now. Lost and found one. What the fuck is a lost and found one? What does that mean? I have no idea what that is. Don't feel bad. I hate them too. Because they hate me. Uh-oh. Okay. Oh, man, there's like I didn't know about that fucking underground spot. I found there's a pizza spot. That's super funny. They had a challenge one day. 'Cause one day they had like first they were doing like do 3 orders and then interloop, you get $100. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you know they did. I was actually gonna try to go out and dance, but I'm like, man, fuck that. Hit the wife with the man down. Oh, like it was super funny because this lady, she ordered from Luby's, so it was they first it was like three dashes, 3 whatever deliveries downtown. You get $100. So I'm like, cool, I'll do that. It might have been Atomic Pizza or something, the place that I went to. And then it was like 5 deliveries, and it was like, what the hell? Like, man, I really don't want to do fuck 5 deliveries, but it is what it is. And so I had a double order from Luby's. Turns out it was the same lady. She ordered some shit and then forgot what she ordered, and so she forgot something, and so she ordered again. And again, I took it to this fucking some nice ass fucking place. I don't even know where it was. I think it was somewhere near Memorial. And then that's that day. I don't know if y'all remember a couple of weeks back when like the whole DoorDash system fucked up. You know what I'm saying? I actually got a plan. I'm waiting for some cards to come in. I'm gonna start fucking putting cards in people's orders. Like, look, if I'm gonna do this, I might as well. You know what I'm saying. Say, hey, but Dash, can't find Dash. Is it a far place that you get like? Cause that's the crazy thing. Like, you usually if you're not tipping, yeah, that's what we try to tell motherfuckers. Like, you don't, and you fall, shit, good luck. Sometimes I see certain orders and I just start laughing. I'm like, ha, 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 good luck with that. Yeah, shit. But see what happens. What it might be though, depending on what the tip is, DoorDash might not be showing them exactly what it is, and they might be showing them like a low ball. And if you're far from that restaurant, you know what I'm saying? I told you the other day, dude tried to offer me some weed, like 2-3 days ago. So he's like, "You fuck with the weed, bro?" I'm like, no. Say, but hit that for me twice, buddy. The shit show. All right, man. Hope you have a good evening, sir. But like I say, it's a bunch of wild stuff. But I'm gonna start stapling business cards to people's food. Honcho Services, do it. See, because you get mad about tipping, they ask you about it because they have to tip 20%. So that's on every order they have to tip 20%, no matter what. Because if that's the case, I sure as shit got to start fucking doing that shit. Man, I slid in there for a second because I went to the gym late today and I got in there. Heard y'all all there talking about who was worse, Tannehill or Cousins. And then I left. So there's that. Oh, word? Oh, that's a bet then. You know what I'm gonna start doing then? I'm gonna go order when they have I'm gonna fuck with the favorite now. They have me send me shopping, I'm gonna order all get the highest shit that I can find. See, I wish I'd have known that, right? I wish I'd have known that. Because when I went shopping at Walmart for that lady, I got the highest shit. Because here's my thing, like, why I didn't like it was because like when I shop, I know how I shop for myself. So like I had that fucking grocery order and it just had shit on there like also orders over 50. I'd be like shit. Because I had one was like a fucking this meal. One was like a chick wanted some. Yeah, the 3 favors I did were terrible. One time I did a favor while I was dashing. It was not smart. You keep away from the world, or you keeping the world away from them. But unfortunately, they were in the same area. But the the chick sent me to a Kroger or whatever to get some shit, to get some fucking apple juice for a baby, right? And this is why I said some of these favors are frustrating as shit. So I go to the Kroger and it was a specific brand of apple juice that she wanted. right? And so I'm looking in apple juice section where grown people's apple juice is. I'm looking at the kitty apple juice, and I'm like, yes, Kroger's. That one's for you. And she's like, it has to be like 6-month apple juice, 6-month old apple juice or whatever. So I'm like, all right, cool, whatever that means. Juice is juice, but hey, you're the mom. So I'm all in the baby section, I don't see the fucking juice. I'm all in the whatever section, I don't see it. I said, let me Google this fucking juice to see where and it's a fucking Walmart brand juice. It's an only Walmart juice. And you have me at Kroger's with the S. I only go to Kroger's with the S. And it's not there. So then I hit her back. I'm like, hey, lady, this is a Walmart juice. Like, this juice doesn't exist. Oh, we'll just get any juice that's for 6-month-olds. All right, cool. So I go back to the baby aisle. Pilfering. I didn't know that 6-month-old babies had special juice. All right, this is old baby juice. This is older baby. This is toddler juice. Okay. Hey, lady, there's no 6-month-old baby juice. Right? Oh, well, 12-month-old baby juice is fine. So I spent like 20, 25 minutes going back and forth because I have this completion thing. Like, it's a weird thing. Anyway, it's not a weird thing. It's actually probably, I guess, a good quality, but it goes too far. Appreciate the love, Shannon Jones. I got a sandwich for you. Be a cock meat sandwich. But so you use favor to give your order to somebody else. Oh, you talking about somebody passing when you actually used it? Oh, okay. And so yeah, I got her the fucking apple juice. And I was like, you could have just said get some fucking baby apple juice. This would have been so much easier. It would have took like the whole 30 seconds. You know what I'm saying? It was like that and something else. And I was just like, you know what? I don't know how I like this favor shit. And then, oh, you talking about when they used it? Oh, they took it to the wrong house? I thought you meant they like just passed the order on to somebody else. That's terrible. So then, like I said, the other one I had was the only other one I did because I've only done 3. And the only other one I did was the one with the chick when I was at the Wally World. She kept wanting some Asian seaweed shit. And I'm like, there's no Asian aisle in this Walmart. The international aisle doesn't even say international on it. I forgot what it said. It doesn't say international, ethnic, nothing. All I had was like some Arab rice, some little Chinese shit, and a bunch of Goya. Everything else was like Mexican stuff. It's like, what is going on here? So she's like, are you sure? I'm like, I'm super positive. Because, like, yes, that's the miscellaneous shit out. And, like, because I'm a super double, triple, quadruple checker when it comes to shit like that. So I will fucking overdo it. I'll keep looking, even though I know the shit ain't there. Like, I don't know if I'm built for this, because I hear stories, right? People tell me stories like motherfuckers canceling their orders. Oh, I got caught by a train, fuck your order. I got other shit to do. I like, once I take the order, I'm going to follow through it. I'm not going to cancel it. Like, if I get to a restaurant and I haven't picked your order up, I'm like, all right, yeah, fuck this order. Any other time, I'm not. One time I had a drunk dude order some shit from a liquor store. He was at a hotel. Had a hotel people call him. I hit the little 5-minute thing because he didn't put the room number or nothing on there. They called him. He didn't answer. The little ticker's going. Like, he's like way too late. He passed the shit up. So I'm like, fuck this. I'm about to go, bro. And I'm leaving, and I see the dude or whatever. He's like, oh, well, I'll pay for it. I'm like, I'm already put the shit on return to the fucking store. So, like, call customer service. do like all this extra shit just to make sure the dude could get his order. And the thing about it was, in reality, I probably would have made more just taking this fucking order back because I didn't get anything extra out of it. Trying to call for customer service, get them to understand what was going on, all that other shit. But like I said, I was already right there. It was what it was. Fuck it. I had a Walmart order. It was a terrible order, right? And what happened with that is like she had a whole bunch of fucking groceries. And with the Walmart orders, you gotta like sign some shit. You know what I'm saying? Certain orders you gotta sign some shit, certain orders you can just drop off. She was like, I don't want to sign it. Well, I'm not gonna sign it. I'm not gonna fake sign shit. You know what I'm saying? Or what was happening was like, no, she didn't want to open the door to sign shit. I'm like, I'm not gonna fake sign shit and have somebody say I signed some shit and whatever, didn't do whatever. So like the order was getting canceled. Then the dude was like, oh, I'm gonna be back home and like all this shit. I'm like, man, they already talking about, return the order. I had to call like customer service 4 or 5 times. This lady's all like crying in African. And there's little bad kids running around and like, oh, I need the groceries. I think it was like this guy's second family. Like, it was some crazy shit going on. And excuse me, good grief. And then like the damn people act like they could not comprehend. I kept calling customer service, and I got like 3 women in a row. They kept fucking it up, and then she's like, "I want the food." It's just like this whole big deal. And then like the 4th time, like, it was such a fucking waste, bro. Um, the 4th time, like I call some dude, I call again. Dude answers, "Oh, I fixed that problem." Fixes it like in 15 seconds, and then goes on because all the fucking customer service is like overseas. You know what I mean? So it can get frustrating when you're trying to get actual results. They swipe your card to, or just go get another card. Right? Just go activate another card. Is that all you gotta do? Grief, it's disgusting. Oh, it's terrible. That's terrible. It's a terrible thing. All right, let me see something. Y'all ain't calling shit. Let me go back to the main screen. There we go. So, Sarah's so kind to Miss Bell. She gave her 100. You don't typically need to reorder from no delivery. They do it all the time. Like, I mean, how hard is it? I mean, I don't know. I guess I don't know. People are terrible. No, I'm not. Some Roman proof. Then I'm gonna fuck around and get it tomorrow. Like, I need the jab. I need to get the poke. I'm dying. That'd be terrible, right? And that's the thing. So, I'll be all over the place and I'll be doing, interacting with folks. I think I know for a fact I've come across some Rona households. One of them was like, yeah, we're all sick in here. Just leave it at the door. Well, I don't even want to be in the presence of your doorway. Why didn't you put this in the notes? I was just threw your food from the fucking street. This is terrible, right? You're trying to get me infected. And like I said, it's all over the place, so whatever. It's funny though, because I got a little mask, but I don't wear it to be all safe. The reason I wear it is because it makes it more convenient for me. You know what I'm saying? Oh, it's terrible. Like I wear it because it's convenient because then people see the logo and they're like, oh, you're free for DoorDash? Like, yeah, just fucking say nothing. But then some people still don't fucking get it. They still like, oh, let me see. And yeah, this is Asian people don't trust niggas with the DoorDash. Maybe it's just me, right? But it seems like every Asian place I go, maybe a whole bunch of y'all sketchy. You do it. Let me see your order. What's with the order? Let me see what's up. Okay. Then I see like a white actor come in at the same place. Oh, here's your food. I'm like, what? What? You just gave me the fucking third degree. Oh, what is this? What is this? You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. I don't really be tripping on that shit. I was like, fuck it, just give my shit and get going. I know niggas be up to shenanigans. I get it. I get it. Because trust me, I done heard some crazy stories. And I'm not saying the only niggas do it, but all the personal stories that I've heard, definitely been some niggas. And like I said, I see an ethnic name on my shit. But yeah, I'm gonna be in for a bad time. Just try to get it and get going. I've seen some terrible. I'm not gonna share any of the names on the stream because it's gonna be like, oh, you said my name on the stream. I want to sue up. I want to shut the channel down. But shame on y'all. There's a lot of y'all should be ashamed of the shit that you name your children. Think about that before you get all creative. They have to exist in society. It's not even about anybody. It's just like shit. Who knows how to say some of these old difficult ass names that you concocted, thinking that, you know, you being cool, you being all creative and shit, right? I don't care. I don't care about the motherfuckers. I fucked the Big 12. When it mattered, the motherfucker was running from U of H because they knew that that U of H could fucking out recruit their asses. So fuck UT, fuck OU, fuck the Big 12. Motherfuckers gonna deliberately fucking leave now after the fucking shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, cheated. Yeah. Now, all I'm telling y'all is this. Next, not next, but tomorrow, when all we do is sit here and we watch videos, they'll be like, open up the line. I'm not opening up that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not opening up the line. I said I was opening up the line, I opened up the line, nobody called in. So we're going to watch terrible videos and I'm going to talk. Basically, like I did last night, like I've been doing the previous few nights. So nothing's going to change. But yeah, it's stuff like that. Oh, those would be welcome names. Some of the shit that I've seen. At least I can sound those out. And then like you have certain names that I guess are normal names, but they have these unique versions of spelling them. You know what I mean? It's just like way too much behavior. The actions are unnecessary. I'm not gonna lie. I'm a fucking burger. I need to take my ass to bed. That's what I need to do. That's what I need. I need to just take my ass to sleep and not eat anything. I've been good on my diet today. I want a fucking I want a fucking burger. Make sure to blow up. You may start trending. Yeah, like I say, it is what it is. It is what it is. Like I say, sleep for dinner. Yeah, that's what I need to do. Just take my ass to bed and call it a wrap. But man, I told y'all about those two. Did I tell y'all that story about the two Christian or quote unquote? They weren't really Christian or whatever. They might have been people Israelite rappers, and their names were Divine and Divinity, like their real names. Arrested for murder. They killed a nigga. It's always the ones with those super nice names. Angel. Be the worst ones. Because you can already tell the parents or the mom before when she didn't name them, she knows she gonna treat them like they God's gift to this, that, and the third, because that's her proudest accomplishment. And the motherfuckers end up being the fucking devil. I'm gonna be honest though. If we did go get the burger, only option might be Whataburger. Sure shit don't want to go there. Or let me see. What's actually open? What's still open? Might have like Whataburger, Baby Sonic, all terrible flavor. Whataburger's cool, but McDonald's, nobody wants to do that. Maybe I should DoorDash something, right? Honestly, ever since I fucking started fucking with DoorDash, I refuse to DoorDash anything. Right. So, all right, Miss Bell, sleep well. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite. Um, I'll be fucking up. I don't got the fucking little. I took that little Google app off search bar, so shit don't fucking be able to do shit the inconvenient way. This definitely has to be somebody's house. Should have really put barbecue in just to see if anything would pop up. There's no barbecue joints open this late. Cannot be. This has to be somebody's house. This isn't a gas station. It's like a, yeah, no. But it is what it is. As we're getting ready to wind down, I do thank you all. Those of you who came through, and there's no barbecue tonight. Yeah, like I said, UT did it to themselves, right? They did it to themselves. Ever since they took our buddy, I wish nothing but bad, foul, terrible things to happen to them. I want to see their downfall. I hope they never sniff a playoff. I don't care if they try to expand it. I hope all of it goes down. Oh, yeah, there's always Jack in the Box. I think I want to do that. There's only fast food burgers, right? Let's go by distance. I don't want places that are open, not closing soon. Why are you? That should be like an automatic thing. Why would you show me stuff that's closed? I'm gonna think about eating a burger tomorrow. Let me plan ahead. It's a terrible thing. It's a great sports bar I've never heard of. It's less than a mile away. Some other place. All these bars. Oh. There's always Checkers. Checkers is underappreciated. Checkers has like great fries. Pretty good fries. Burgers are all right. The fries are the shiznit. The shiznit. Excuse me. So, I'm going to wind it down 2 or 3 minutes early. But I appreciate you guys for being here. Blame Broderick for everything bad. Good grief. Blame Broderick for everything bad that's happening in your life. Anything good that's happening, it had absolutely nothing to do with. But I appreciate each and every one of you for being here. Yeah, right. Did they? I don't think I even paid attention. But they got the. I'll be honest, because I usually go for fries. I think I've had that Mother Clucker, whatever they call it. And then what's the other one? Buford. My name is Benjamin Buford Blue. Good night, chocolate milk. But yeah, so I'm probably my lazy ass. See, this is the thing too. Google be lying to me. Bro, it's less than a mile from you, and it should be like fucking put that shit in. It should be like 10 miles. I don't know what Checkers is. That shit is not. Shit is definitely a little bit further than that. It's more like. So, man, look, that shit, they need to hang up on the Big 12. Say, fuck y'all niggas ain't shit. Big 12 is basically becoming fucking the old Conference USA now. What shit is that? There's that. But we don't talk about no damn sports things. Shut that shit up, John. We don't want to talk about that shit. Talk about favorite goddamn. But yeah, I appreciate all y'all. I thank y'all for being here. Tomorrow night, 9 o'clock, you know how we do. We'll be talking about something crazy. Definitely got some crazy videos for y'all. I'm gonna have to. It actually may give me some time because a couple of them I was looking at definitely a bit of expose action going on. So I'm gonna have to probably blur out all the titties. Lots of fights, lots of titties. That's all I got. And it's crazy because, like I say, every video I put up with these damn things, I get keep getting them damn copyright fucking things, right? And the fucking copyright shit, I keep having to fucking go back and mute the shit for whatever they got, like something that tries to mute all sound. I don't even listen to it, so I don't know what it sounds like. It's like you can just mute all the sound while the music's playing, or you can try to or you can try to you didn't still leave the other words. I have no idea how it sounds, but I know that has to be terrible. So we'll figure it out. But with that being said, yes, they are on sale. These shiny dead folk shirts. Is this so shiny? But I'm going to produce. I'm going to take my ass to bed. I'm not going to eat the burger. Then when I get on the stream tomorrow, I'm like, that burger was delicious, y'all. But with that being said, I'm still going to produce. Y'all be cool like y'all be cool. I appreciate each and every one of y'all. Y'all ain't got to go home, but y'all got to get the fuck. See, y'all let me do it again. Y'all let me look at this. You know what? We're finna fight. Y'all just let me sit here with these damn headphones on this whole time. When ain't nobody calling, nobody do. God damn it. I ain't gonna put these shits on. I'm gone. This is terrible. This is terrible. This is an atrocity. This is the real oppression right here. These damn headphones, and nobody called.